Hello, in front of me I have Xiaomi Poco X4 GT, and in this video I'll be unboxing it. So if we take a look on the side of our box, we can see some information. So this one is Poco X4 GT Black. It has 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage space. The price goes around $380 US dollars in this case, and you can also find the serial number, IMEI number 2, and other information. So now let's try cutting up that foil so we can get inside that box. So as you just saw, that's a pretty standard slide box. Here you can find some code. Let's see if that's a serial number. 885. That's not the serial number. Okay. In front of the box we have a box that contains probably some instructions, maybe a case of this phone, and also the needle, so don't throw that out. Make sure that you take this needle out so you can stick in that SIM card. So now let's see some papers, instructions, warranty, that kind of stuff, and also the case. Let's take a look at the case. So this is a standard transparent, kind of glossy case. Very nice. Now let's take a look on the phone. Protected by a foil. So you can read that it has a flagship MediaTek Dimensity 8100 screen, 5 nanometers high nanometers probably high efficiency with dual 5G. Here's a 144 Hz of a display, very nice. 67 watts of a charger that will turbocharge your phone, also very fast. 5080 milliampere hours battery, high density battery, high resolution 64 megapixel triple camera, by Dolby Atmos stereo speakers, also very nice. So now let's take out the foil. Very light reflective back cover, I like it as well. The camera flash, triple camera as it said on the foil. Here we can find on the right side volume speaker along with a power key, and that's probably the fingerprint scanner as well. The power key, I mean. On the left side there's nothing. On the bottom we have a charger. We have a stereo speaker, a speaker. We don't know if that's a stereo. We're gonna check it out later. Here's a SIM card, microphone, and on the top there's another speaker along with a call speaker. So that's probably stereo speaker, not the mono. We can also see the microphone here as well. Probably is that microphone? I think so. And the jack plug. So now let's take the phone on the side and take a look on the bottom of the box, because here we can find this charger, the turbo charger. It was 67 watts, very fast. Let's try taking it out. It also has a foil, USB right here. There's a cable which you can plug to charge your phone or move files on the PC, and that's USB-C. Yeah, it is the same as on our phone. So now let's take the charger inside the box. Let's put on the case, not to damage that phone. So here we have it. Oh, in that case also you have a cover, the dust cover, let's call it, for your USB-C, not to damage it with any particles. That's very nice. And yeah, that was the microphone, and yeah, that's it. Let's power on this phone. Also, what I didn't mention, it comes with a screen protection already installed, but you can change that also, because most of them are not as good as they could be. So instantly we can start a setup for this device. It's MIUI 13. Let's move on. Choose the language for this device, and in this case it's gonna be English. You can increase the text size if you want also. You can pick a region for from where you'll be using this device, and in this case it's gonna be Poland. Choose your keyboard, and you can pick a Gboard or Google Voice typing, and I'll be using Gboard. You can of course go for Google Voice typing. There's a terms and conditions which you need to accept to proceed, so you can read through them if you want. I'm gonna skip that for now. If you want to insert the SIM card, now is the time. You can insert your SIM card and check again. I'm gonna skip that step because I'm not putting any SIM card in. Here, connect to the network, and in the first setup it's recommended to do that. So let's log into our Wi-Fi network. Here we have it. Now let's proceed to the next step. Now if you want to copy any apps or data from your Google backup service, you can do it right now. I'm not gonna do that, so let's don't copy it. Right here we can sign into the Google services, and that's also recommended, so let me do that, but for obvious reasons I'm gonna do it off the camera. After you put the right password and your email address, you'll be asked who'll be using this device. So if you're setting up this for your child, you can use my child using this device. If you'll be using it yourself, make sure to click on I'll be using this device. So now let's move to the next step and then select agree. Here you can pick any Google services to be used on this device, so select which one you want, and in this case I'm gonna pick all of them. Let's move to the next step. Select default search engine, and in this case it's gonna be Google. You can select any of them. Set the password for this device, and let's try fingerprint. Also we'll be able to tell where it is, and it's probably right here, but let's try that. So as I mentioned, the fingerprint is right here. Let's test it. So we've just added our fingerprint. Now we can proceed with the setup or leave and get reminder. So let me leave the setup for now. You can continue it or also leave it and get notification later for continuing it. And here you can add additional settings for this device. So select any of them that you want to use and then proceed to the next step. Here we will need to agree to a bunch of stuff that we've just accepted, and we can actually launch our phone. So our device starts unlocked, and you don't need to insert a password right now or your fingerprint. Let's try locking it and see if the fingerprint works properly. As you can see, it was instant, so that's very nice. Now let's move to the settings and check some information about this device. We'll click on About Phone and we'll be able to see our MIUI version, Android version, which is 12, and device name, Poco X4 GT. Let's go for all specs and see if information in this device covered with the ones on the box. Here it just crashed, so let's open it again. It's 8 GB of RAM, Dimensity 8100, CPU, and the storage, which is right here, and its total storage 256 GB, so that covers up. And that will be it for this unboxing video. Hope you like it. Please consider subscribing to our channel, leave a like and a comment below.